With November rapidly approaching, more Tesla Model 2s are showing up on the roads ahead of their official public release. To be frank, it's not exactly clear how many Model 2 units currently exist, but at least 3 major locations, including Texas, Fremont, and Mexico, have already reported sightings in actual road traffic. The video footage captured has given us the clearest view yet, revealing at least 26 specific differences when compared to the existing Model Y. These changes are precisely how Tesla plans to slash the price down to just the $15,990. Elon Musk previously described the Model 2 as essentially a compact version of the Model Y, but it's now evident that it comes with a good number of unique features all its own. The leak of over 26 design specifics has brought about mixed reactions. Some dedicated fans are feeling let down, while others truly welcome this fresh, cost-effective strategy. Consequently, the Model 2 may very well become the most widely debated Tesla model to date. So, what exactly has Tesla removed or improved in order to reach that $15,990 price point? And will the actual quality genuinely match the cost? These are the very questions that the 26 design modifications are beginning to answer. For years, Tesla has been known for maintaining almost total secrecy around its upcoming new models, frequently covering up the front, the rear, and even the entire interior during road testing. Because of this high level of concealment, earlier prototype sightings left the public more puzzled than truly informed about Tesla's real design direction. Now, however, a newly released video has given us the most detailed look ever at the Model 2, the long-anticipated budget-friendly Tesla. Instead of relying on mere guesswork, we can now examine almost the entire exterior design, including approximately 26 key updates compared to earlier models. Everyone acknowledges that the Model Y is Tesla's most flexible vehicle, and so far, its most popular SUV. Tesla's current prominent standing in the electric vehicle industry is largely a direct result of this specific model. It is no coincidence that the Model Y has become the best-selling electric car globally, achieving the top sales spot in the US and many other countries since its initial launch. The sticker price isn't exactly low cost, but it is also not completely out of reach, starting at around $37,000 once various federal tax credits are applied. However, the Model Y cannot sustain Tesla's growth indefinitely. This year, the company's total revenue and overall profits have experienced a noticeable downturn. Elon Musk's definitive answer is the highly awaited Model 2, the car that millions of consumers are hoping for, because it could finally be the first Tesla they can genuinely afford. And here is the core of the strategy: replicate the massive success of the Model Y, but at roughly half the total cost. Musk isn't beginning from scratch. Instead, the Model 2 will be manufactured on the same assembly lines as the Model Y, while eliminating many of the expensive features and non-essential design elements to maintain the lowest possible price. It's crucial to understand that to achieve such a highly competitive price point, Tesla must make some significant compromises and simplifications. If you are accustomed to driving a Model Y, transitioning to a Model 2 will feel distinctly different. Some buyers might end up feeling disappointed if they set their initial expectations unrealistically high. But if their expectations remain sensible, the Model 2 could still be the best available choice within its target price category. Although sales are projected to start early next year, Tesla has already been building initial prototype versions of the Model 2 since June at its massive Fremont factory. This fact was officially confirmed during the company's second quarter earnings call and later confirmed by Reuters news agency. Still, even with early production already in motion, Tesla has managed to keep the car's design completely secret, just as they have done with other new models in the past. Every single test vehicle has been heavily disguised on the front, the back, and even the internal cabin. The Model 2 has been cited numerous times during road trials, but no one outside of Tesla truly knows what the final exterior looks like or what the interior will ultimately offer. That is why most of the information we currently have about the Model 2 is still speculative, although those educated guesses are likely based on design patterns we've previously observed with older, more cost-effective versions of the Model 3 and Model Y. Tesla has completely redesigned the front end and the headlights of the Model 2. The main headlights have been shifted higher up on the body, and the signature light bar has been removed, a design feature typically reserved for Tesla's more premium, expensive models. On the current Model Y, the stylish LED strip positioned above the headlights gives the SUV a sophisticated, expensive appearance, but clearly a design intended for a $50,000 car doesn't quite suit a vehicle priced below $20,000. Tesla has simplified the front fascia of the Model 2, giving it a more straightforward look. And honestly, we think the design change works well. It may not be a radically new look, but at least it makes the Model 2 immediately recognizable. The Model 2 will also feature a front bumper camera, which is not entirely surprising. Elon Musk previously hinted that the car would still support full self-driving FSD capability, just like Tesla's other vehicle models. This makes good business sense. Tesla is not going to drop the expensive FSD hardware just to save a few $1,000s on the final bill. While the Model 2 won't include all the luxury features of higher-end Teslas, retaining the FSD hardware is a smart move, especially since many owners could eventually use their cars as part of the robo-taxi network, one of the company's major future plans. One of the biggest debates over the past few months hasn't centered around the headlights or the cameras. It's been about the doors. Will the Model 2 be a two-door or a traditional four-door vehicle? Here's an interesting question for you. Would you personally prefer to see Falcon wing doors similar to the Model X, or would you stick with the conventional four-door setup? Tesla has already utilized Falcon wings on the Model X and also the butterfly-style doors on the Cybercab, both of which are engineered to make it easier to enter and exit in cramped parking situations. Still, we do not anticipate that type of complex door design on a car priced at $1,590. The intricate mechanical systems behind Falcon wing doors would significantly drive up both the production and repair costs. If one were to break, it could be much more costly to fix compared to a standard door. That's why it seems far more probable the Model 2 will adhere to a conventional four-door design, much like the Model Y, although the window insulation might not be quite as effective. Another significant change, and one that might influence some potential buyers, is that the Model 2 will be Tesla's first vehicle without a full glass roof. Instead, it will come with a solid body colored roof panel. While this does make the car feel more enclosed and successfully cuts costs, it could disappoint those buyers who have grown to love the open, airy sensation of Tesla's signature panoramic glass roofs. And if you have ever seen a Model Y illuminated at night, you know how striking its LED light bar looks across the rear. Unfortunately, Tesla will be removing that feature from the Model 2 as well. Why did Tesla completely change the battery chemistry in the Model 2? The car is now closer than ever to its official launch, with many people expecting it to debut as early as November at Tesla's annual investor meeting. With a low starting price of just the $15,990, it's a car that almost anyone could realistically afford. But that isn't the most surprising part of the story. Behind the scenes, Elon Musk has been advocating for something even more revolutionary, a major shift away from traditional lithium batteries toward a faster, cheaper, and safer alternative, aluminum-ion batteries. If the recent leaks are accurate, the very first Tesla to implement this new technology won't be a luxury model, but the entry-level Model 2. Up until now, Tesla has depended heavily on LFP's lithium iron phosphate batteries in its more budget-friendly Model 3 and Model Y variants. These specific cells have been highly popular not only within Tesla, but also across the wider auto industry because they provide decent performance at a relatively affordable cost. Logically, many people assume the Model 2 would also stick with LFP packs to keep the final prices low. But to truly hit a razor-thin $15,990 price point and effectively compete head-to-head with powerful Chinese rivals, even LFP may still be too expensive. That's precisely why Tesla is said to be researching an alternative aluminum-ion batteries, which could be even less expensive to produce, while potentially delivering significantly better performance metrics. According to leaks reportedly originating from internal sources and subsequently picked up by various media outlets, Tesla is making preparations to fully swap out lithium for this new battery chemistry. When this news initially broke, it certainly raised many questions. Since the founding of Tesla, every single vehicle produced has relied on some form of lithium-based cells. More recently, Tesla has diversified its production by utilizing different chemical blends with less lithium, such as NCA and NMC, but they have never completely eliminated it. Still, moving away from lithium isn't entirely shocking. Its global price has been so extremely volatile in recent years that even Musk himself has publicly complained about the situation. When considering energy density, early aluminum-ion prototypes have demonstrated the potential to reach as high as 500 watt-hours per kilogram, which is about double the density of today's most common lithium-ion batteries, which typically peak around 250 watt-hours per kilogram. In simple terms, this means aluminum-ion batteries could potentially store twice the amount of energy for the same unit of weight. The resulting benefits are improved efficiency, a much longer driving range, and a lighter overall battery pack. For a compact car like the Model 2, where weight plays a crucial role in the overall driving performance, this technology is a perfect match. We will have to wait until November for the official unveiling and the complete specifications, but leaks suggest the Model 2 could achieve at least 310 miles of range thanks to these new aluminum-ion cells. What is particularly surprising is that Tesla is reportedly cutting the battery capacity down to just 53 kWh, yet is still exceeding early range predictions. That strongly indicates a major breakthrough in battery efficiency. As is customary, there are expected to be two distinct versions. The base Model 2 will likely hit that 300-mile minimum range, while a long-range version should offer even more miles between charges, targeting customers who prioritize maximum range and fewer charging stops, although at a slightly higher purchase price. So, where exactly is the Tesla Model 2 being manufactured? Many potential buyers are still hoping it will deliver a higher level of quality than what you would expect from a sub-$15,990 car, but that might not be a very realistic expectation. The recent expiration of the $700-500 federal tax credit at the end of September makes things even more challenging for Tesla. For a number of years, that incentive helped keep Tesla's electric vehicles within the financial reach of a wider range of customers. Without that assistance, the company must rely much more heavily on aggressively cutting internal production costs to keep the Model 2 truly affordable. The story becomes even more interesting with Elon Musk's bold public declarations. He claims the Model 2 is being built on the most technologically advanced production line in the entire world, at a massive scale and utilizing technologies that were once considered impossible to incorporate into such a low-cost vehicle. For Tesla, the timing of this launch couldn't be more crucial. Sales have dropped quite sharply in both the first and second quarters of the year. The third quarter represents a golden opportunity to regain lost buyers and claw back lost market share. And what better way to accomplish that than by introducing a brand new budget-friendly model aimed directly at cost-conscious consumers? During a recent meeting, Musk informed investors that the Model 2 will be available to the general public sometime between October and December 2025. But here's the key. The Model 2 isn't entirely a completely new vehicle. In fact, it's being produced right alongside the Model Y, utilizing the same core assembly line. Tesla's strategy is straightforward: reuse a proven manufacturing platform, remove expensive features and non-essential design elements, and reduce the final price by about 28%. The end result is a car that clearly carries Tesla's fundamental DNA, but at a significantly more accessible price point of $15,990. One of the most notable parts of Tesla's new engineering approach is its decision to experiment with an entirely different kind of motor, one that could be exclusive to the Model 2. Instead of continuing to rely on costly rare earth magnets typically sourced from China, Tesla is currently testing a ferrite-based motor. This isn't just a simple material substitution. Strategically, it could save the company around $4,000 per motor while simultaneously reducing its reliance on the complex Chinese supply chain. That said, this will not be a high-performance motor like many enthusiastic fans might expect. Compared to the current Tesla models, the new motor is projected to produce less power and lower horsepower. Consequently, the Model 2 may take approximately 6 to 7 seconds to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles, versus the much quicker 4.6 to 5.4 seconds achieved by the Model Y. For performance-focused enthusiasts, that may be a small disappointment. So, does this strategy of cutting costs and dialing back performance mean the Model 2 will lose the essential Tesla driving experience? We don't believe so. The core elements that define the brand remain fully intact, such as the central touchscreen interface, standard autopilot features, the Tesla app connectivity, and frequent over-the-air software updates. Those elements are still part of the overall package. The main distinction is that if you are accustomed to driving a higher-end Tesla, adjusting to the Model 2 might feel somewhat restrictive at first. But for the $15,990 Tesla, it still delivers a significant amount of value. Tesla's innovative GigaPress technology continues to play a huge role in the production process, just as it did with the Model Y. Thanks to this advanced manufacturing technique, building a single Model 2 could potentially take as little as 15 seconds per unit, which is about twice as fast as the 35 seconds currently required per Model Y at Giga Shanghai. All of these strategic moves point to a clear, defined strategy: cut costs in areas that Tesla believes will not compromise the core driving experience, rely heavily on proprietary manufacturing technology, and tighten control over the supply chain. The ultimate objective is simple: deliver a truly affordable $15,990 electric vehicle. So, Would you personally trade some premium features for a significantly lower price and faster charging capability? And what specific design details do you hope the Model 2 will incorporate to genuinely set it apart from the existing Model 3 or Model Y? Please feel free to share your personal opinion in the comment section below this video. Thanks so much for watching our video. Subscribe now so you don't miss the very next breaking Tesla update. It is coming in just 2 days. If you want to explore more exciting information about Tesla electric vehicles or the Tesla bot, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video. Also, make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos.